Hello, welcome back to Sony Mind. Consider the following statement. Warning, Canadian food contains citric acid, which is the active ingredient in some types of toilet bowl cleaner. Eat at your own risk. Now compare it with the second statement. Citric acid is a very common food additive used around the world. Due to being non-toxic and having powerful cleaning effects, citric acid in high concentrations is used in many types of household cleaning solutions. However, despite being non-toxic, citric acid is irritant at high concentrations. Therefore, still, don't drink your toilet bowl cleaner. Is the first statement theoretically correct? Yes, it is. But is it lying? I consider it a definite lie, because it's stating reality in a distorted manner that is detrimental for the audience. The second statement is definitely more beneficial and accurate for oneself in the long run. Therefore, one can see that theoretically correct does not equal practically correct. Reason number one is that some theoretically correct statements are presented in a misleading manner, like the previous example. Additionally, in some cases, two statements that are contradictory can have its own correct parts in both sides, in which you could argue both are correct, but different arguments are useful in different situations. For example, conservatives claim that hard work, perseverance, and morality will bring oneself success. Liberals claim that one's success, for a very large part, is dependent upon one's social background, in which hard work does not always give you success, and we need measures to care for disadvantaged people. And guess what? My opinion is that both sides are 100% factually correct. As a society, we should both encourage people to work hard, persevere, and uphold morality, and at the same time, launch an extensive system of caring for disadvantaged people so that everyone can live a reasonable life. However, if I were a regular citizen Joe who wants maximum success from very little resource, then I must definitely trust the conservatives and work hard, persevere, and uphold morality. However, if I were a politician or a social policy analyst, I would definitely take the liberals' advice and have an extensive system of guarantee everyone's reasonable life. Therefore, one can see that contradictory statements in which both sides can be correct, but they are useful in different situations. If I were to change it other way around, if as a regular citizen Joe looking for success, I believe that I am right and the society is wrong, that won't get me anywhere. Conversely, if I were a social policy analyst and believe that since one can succeed by working hard, no social support network is needed, then I will screw my country up. Therefore, the main point of today is that theoretically correct does not equal practically correct, because some theoretically correct statements can be theoretically true but misleading, and in some other cases, two contradictory arguments can be both correct but usable in different settings. Therefore, do not trust a statement just for the sake of it being theoretically correct. Even if it is theoretically correct, it can be practically highly unsuitable. Therefore, you must think for yourself, look at the big picture, and determine what is the best for you. To finish off, I will tell a very funny story to illustrate my point. This story is told by one of my friends at my Toastmasters public speaking club. Once upon a time, somebody's car suddenly broke down in the remote region, and it was raining heavily and very cold. He had to leave his car because it just crashed. He was freezing cold and soaking wet. So he stood on the side of the road waiting for a hitchhiking opportunity. After a long time, he saw headlights. At the remote direction, a car was coming unusually slowly towards him. When it approached him, due to himself being so cold, he didn't think much and jumped into the car immediately. When he went in, he noticed that there are no drivers. The car was going slowly by itself. And the scary thing is that there's a sharp turn right at the very front. And there's a cliff at the end. And he prayed, please, please, make me alive, please. And as he was thinking that he was dying, somehow magically a hand came into the window and grabbed the steering wheel and turned it to the perfect direction so it made around the curve flawlessly. And then he said, "Oh, thank God I'm alive." After a while, he saw a coffee shop on the street. So he jumped out immediately, thinking it's a haunted car. While at the coffee shop, he told everyone his story, and everyone was amazed at this paranormal car. However, then, four big men came. He told the same story to them, and they say, "Oh, that's the weird guy who suddenly jumped into our car, and then after a while suddenly jumped out of car while we were pushing it through a big storm after our car broke. Ha 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 ha." Thank you. Hope that makes you think more about how to optimize your life. See you next time.